What's up everyone, this is CyberKnight 8610 and today we have our Twilight Lightsworn deck profile for you guys. Now I know a lot of people also want to see a Dragon Ruler version of Lightsworns, and I'm planning to also upload that later on today as well, since it's about even on what people wanted to see. I know the Dragon Ruler version is a little bit more competitive, although a lot of people aren't, they're just not big fans of Dragon Rulers because you see them everywhere. So I thought I would go ahead and kind of just upload both on the same day. Now I know there are plenty of other Lightsworn builds out there and everything too. I mean, Lightsworn is probably one of those archetypes that has the most different builds out there. But I figured I would just go with these three deck profiles that we've been doing for now, and then maybe in the future we can do some other versions like the Chaos Dragon version and Zombie Sworn, and there's even like a Noble Knight version. There's so many different versions, like I said, that maybe we do this later. I just don't want you guys to get sick of Lightsworn, seeing as, I'm making quite a few videos about them, and also I'm not the only person out there that has been, so I hate to spam you guys with too much Lightsworn stuff. So anyway, let's get on with this deck profile though. Alright, first off we have 3 Judgement Dragons. Judgement Dragon, of course, the main boss match you have of the deck, and yeah, I like having 3 of them, so they work out really well. After that we have 3 Curry Bandit, pretty much a staple nowadays for anything with Lightsworns, or it seems that way. It helps you mill 5 cards easily and everything too, it works out great. Then we have 3 Lumina, again one of the better Lightsworn cards and helps out with a lot of different plays, so not much explanation needed, and that's kind of the same with a lot of these different cards. Raiden, Hand of the Lightsworn. One of the newer cards, of course. It's also a tuner monster, so that can come in handy. And yeah, it's just a great card. You're able to mill some cards, also gain a little bit of attack and stuff too. And I just really like this newer card. It helps out a lot. After that we have Wolf, Lightsworn, Beast. We're using 2 of those. So I like using 2 of them. I was debating on using 1 or 2, and I haven't really had too much trouble with having the extra one, especially with 3 Luminas. So definitely like using 2. After that we have 2 Lila, Lightsworn, Sorceress. Basically just get rid of spells and traps and stuff, of course. Then we have Jane, Gareth, Aaron, because it's good to have some extra Lightsworns, especially if you're going for Judgement Dragon. It's nice to have a bunch of different named Lightsworn cards, too, and that one's a good one, too. Minerva, Lightsworn Maiden, one of the newer cards. Again, it's a tuner monster, and it has its place in here, although more than one didn't seem to work out too well, but I have enjoyed using 1. After that we have Honest. Then we have more of our, Chaos or Twilight cards, I guess, that make it more of a Twilight deck profile. And that is Dark-Armed Dragon. Pretty easy to bring out. Then we have Blackluster Soldier, Envoy of the Beginning. Works out really well. It's like your second boss monster, really. Then we have 2 Plague Spreader Zombies. Really easy to bring out because more than likely you're going to be able to mill them and then bring them back, and then you can go for synchro summoning or whatever too. And it's always great to have some extra Dark Monsters too, since we're using a lot of different Chaos cards. Then Gores. I really like using Gores as well. And in case you're in some kind of situation, it's nice to be able to use Gores and help yourself out of some bad situations. Then we have 2 Chaos Sorcerer, again using a lot of Chaos cards and really easy to bring out then. And then, of course, 3 Necro Gardenas. Now, I was debating on should I go with the Rainbow Kribos or Necro Gardenas, and for this, since this is more of a Chaos sort of thing going on, I feel like it is better to have the Dark Monsters. I've tested, tried both, either going with the Rainbow Kribos or this, and for this version, I still think that Necro Gardener is the better card for this, because it gives us an extra Dark Monster too. Alright, after that, of course, we have our spell cards. We have 3 Solar Recharge. Pretty obvious, just kind of your draw engine. We have Charger Light Brigade. 2 Monster Incarnations to get back cards, in case something happens, because more than likely, with Lightsworns, it all matters on how the cards get milled. I mean, you can get rid of some of your best cards just from that, and this can really help out. Get back that Judgement Dragon, or, a Blackluster Soldier, or other cards too. Soul Charge can really help out. Since you're mailing a lot of cards too, Soul Charge really works well with Lightsworns. And yeah, I just like having 1 of them though in this build. And then after that, 2 Breakthrough Skills. Something I should have done in the pure Lightsworn build. I don't know why I didn't think about it then. I like it a lot better too. I know a lot of people said try out Skill Prisoner. I don't really like Skill Prisoner as much. So for me, I'd rather just have the traps be Breakthrough Skills. Alright. Then after that, we have the extra deck. For that, we have 2 Michael the Arc Lightsworn. Again, an amazing card for this. Pretty easy to bring out, and just a great addition to Lightsworns in general. So using 2 of those again. Then for our Exceed monsters, we have Leviair the Sea Dragon, Abyss Dweller, Evil Swarm Exciton Knight, Gaga Cowboy, number 101, the Lawful Chain. And then for Synchro monsters, we have Allied Justice Catastor. Since it is possible, I kind of hated not to include a level 5 Synchro monster. Vulcan the Divine, basically the best level 6 monster in my opinion that we have at the moment, so it really does come in handy for that, and it's another one that's possible to bring out, so I thought I would add that in. After that we have Black Rose Dragon, Stardust Spark Dragon. This really comes in handy as well. Then we have Lee's, which pretty easy to bring out, especially with Plague Spread and everything, so one of those seems to be working out very well, and like I said, pretty easy to summon. Then we have Leo, of course, of the Keeper of the Sacred Tree, which another one that's actually pretty easy to bring out and can really help you out in a lot of situations. I'm still really glad this is just a rare card because it's a great Synchro monster. And Star Eater for our last Synchro monster. And that is the deck. Now this one, in all honesty, isn't as competitive as the Dragon Ruler build, or at least in my opinion. I feel like really one of the best builds for Lightsworns is just the pure Lightsworns, and I know some people agree or disagree with that. You know, it's kind of one of those things where you either seem to go with the Dragon Ruler version or the pure version. Although we've seen a few of the others, those seem to be the two more popular ones, and in my opinion, I like using the pure version the best, but I know you guys wanted some different deck profiles on that. Again, maybe in the future we can try some other deck profiles too, using them like Zombie Sword and stuff, because I know there's a lot of great different versions to Lightsworns, and maybe we'll have to try those out, whether it be deck profiles, duels, or something in the future. But anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Remember to comment, rate, and subscribe. Any constructive criticism on how to improve the deck is greatly appreciated. And yeah, if you have any other requests for any other deck profiles or anything, pack openings or whatever, tell me in the comments and I'll try to get to it as soon as possible. Alright? Later, guys.